Good morning, it's Erniiie biiie popping it off with a beautiful day of shiny hunting. Let's get our bearings ready to go. See what we will find today. The wild shiny lure. The drama. Let's go, different. Beautiful. And go up. Up and also this to go here. And go there. Perfect. I think we're set now. Oh. The beauty of it all is there. Here. Clickety clack clack, we go for shiny. Face at the mall. I think that's go. I had a thought in my head 2 seconds ago, and I was like, what was I trying to? There was something I wanted to set up or do, and I remember. Whoa, woo. Very good. But give me some fire, baby. Pop it. And our lion sets you up and makes it all right. Probably. We run away. We go. Very excited though. I don't know. We've had so much bad weather. I don't really mind it, but not like when it's great 24/7. Have dry morning. Doesn't mean anything for later on, but right now it's good. Just when you first wake up and you're just getting ready for the day. Take the doggy out. Ooh. Drifloon there, Drifloon. Everybody wants a Drifloon. Come to me. If we got some shinies for the next few weeks, which I'm assuming we would, I'll have to figure out what kind of quick hunts we can do. Because I don't really want too many on hold, because I feel like all of them are going to be on hold for a while when new games come. But I could be wrong. Bold Drifloon, attack! Oh, Drifloon. Go the wrong way against me. How rude was that? I set you up perfectly. Oh. Dilly! Oh my god. All was good in the morning. Thought all was going to be good. Until they have the boo. Barking person. Lots of skunks, but I don't see my floating cloud. Where does you? You are what I need. Hold on. This is what happens when it's like a lot darker out. You hear little noises and spooks or more. Zelda is very Zelda. She keeps moving from one room to there's lots of air balloons in the air for me. Also, I got all this dust in my blanket. I have to decide if like I want to sit like to one game if I get a shiny before BDSP comes out. Or I could keep, oh yeah, then that way I can just keep one going, and then when the new game comes out I can still stream both games. That makes ugh. What was all this? Well, I guess there's probably too much dust in my room, but it's a small room, it gets dusty fast. Fun from you guys. My next bitch. Andrew Bloom are stop stealing children and come from the poor dog. She's so like upset. She just wants cuddles, but don't want to come in this room. Can't really help her. Yeah, just my counter is dusty. Oddly. hands are so dry with the it was a weird like it's been pretty cold lately, but all of a sudden it's like the last day my hands have just dried right out. Oh, it's usually obviously when it gets like colder in wintertime. That's what happened. It was just like even though we've been cold for a while, it was like a quick boom transformation. Dry. Hey, Stefan. How are you? Not bad, but apparently my room's extra dusty and I've been sneezing. And my nose is getting all stuffy. Other than that, everything's pretty good. Nothing fancy on this. Ooh, almost got my controller. What else is new, you know? Ooh, shiny Terrakion. That's nice. Is that your first one then? Nice. Love it, love it. Oh, I keep hiccuping. So it's so funny, not like this is a big thing, but my area manager arrived pretty early yesterday. Like pretty early in the daytime. And he is staying in the hotel across the street from where I live. Like, ooh, okay. Hi. I'm like, maybe I'll run into him at the grocery store. A shiny today. That would be perfection. Like maybe a nice, beautiful. Wait. I'll take some fire. I'll take whatever you won't give me. Interesting. Nightbot hasn't done anything. I wonder maybe because you said hi, it activated Nightbot. Very interesting. Or if it just waits until someone's on the stream. I don't know. You can. Blue floaters here. I've been setting myself up to wake up like a little bit earlier in the mornings, so that when I stream I can take Matilda for like a good walk. And I've been doing I've been actually doing the week, but I haven't really done the long walk yet. Yesterday wasn't too bad. Today I was like, I don't really feel like it. Luckily, I mean, I always still have time to walk her after the stream. Like, what's that? Oh, it's a Zatu. Zatu. The Vachili's really like back and forth this. In the bathroom, on the couch, barking out of nowhere. I'm like, oh my god. Like, I can't make a single noise, or she like barking. She like, go back to sleep on the couch, or come in this room. She never wants to come in this room. Run away and reset is how you get the day going. And I see her for me. Oops, that's that. If I ran into a skunky and that was shiny, I'd be very excited. I feel like the sheen, it has like a nice sheen to like the skin of the, I feel like that reddy burgundy color is gonna look so nice on the game. That was bad still. Okay, I'm gonna get more water. I'll be big. It's weird though. I'm like in this. I'm like cold, but not cold. So I'm like trying to decide if I want like a blanket. I probably should just do it, and then if I get cold, I feel like I'm cold. Hold on. Luckily, I have a Christmas blanket. All ready to go for comfort. A lot colder now, which I'm good with. I don't care about cold. I actually don't mind the cold. Because the nice thing about it cold is it's so much easier to bundle up, right? Except for I haven't bought like a nice winter jacket in a really long time. Winter jackets, of course. Any of them. 555, let's go, let's go, let's go. Jackets are expensive, right? And like winter jackets usually you need a little bit more like padding and all that other goodies, so it's like a couple $100 plus if you want a really nice one. So I've been which is fine, but I've been like wearing a lot of my older ones. They still, I mean, I get a lot of compliments on some of them, and I'm like, wow, I've had this one probably for like 10 years. And then the last one I had was nice, but my other dog, before like in the beginning when we got Matilda, Lola, she chewed all the buttons, so it like connects with buttons and it also has a zipper. But it still was nice, and it was a nice longer coat with a hood. But one of the days recently I was walking to work and I got a bird pooped on me. And it made a big mess, and like cleaned it a bit, but it's like still kind of stained. So I'm just like, I don't really wear that one anymore. So then now I'm wearing my one that's like from 10 years ago. It's like basically a plaid red jacket that looks like very Canadian. But it's like I get so many compliments. I'm like, this is such a like, it's not a very me jacket. Not something you would expect me to wear. It's very, I don't know, old school, but people love it, I guess. I don't know. It's comfy and very warm. That's why I like wearing it. Then the other day it was pouring rain, and I have a really old like snowboarding rain jacket, and I was like, oh, I want to wear this to work. So I wore it to work, and I didn't realize until I got to work because Will wore it once when he used to do bigger trucks at his store when it's like pouring rain, and with all that he got soaked and all the items, balloon boxes, cardboard, and all that gets dirty, and it's raining, and then so the whole front of it is just stained dirt. Like, oh. Alright, well, can't wear that either. So now I literally only have the one. The only one that's... So I'm like, alright. I really want to buy a new one, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't want like spending a couple $100 just on a jacket. Because I only wear the jacket. It's not like you sit in the jacket at home or at work, right? You only wear it. Oh my gosh. So of course, only wear it when you're walking. I'll be okay. I do want a new rain jacket. That's what I'm trying to decide. It's like, do I get a rain jacket because it rains more? Or do I get a nice comfy winter jacket? I can't really figure out which one I want. I haven't bought anything yet. And before, when I couldn't think what is he right now. Sometimes what we would do is like, one year I'd wear his jacket and he'd wear mine, and then change it so like each year you have like your own a new jacket. But now I'm trying to think what to wear. Can't remember, but I know I don't like it. That's why I thought I'll rather wear my older one. Very Canadian in the woods. Drippy, drippy, drippy. Ooh, so yesterday, oh my god, it was such a draining day at work. Like, it was, like, pretty crazy for people. Like, it's very interesting. It was just, like, a switch clicked in people, and they're all like, oh my god, we have to buy Christmas. We have to get our Christmas stuff. Like, it was so weird. Like, normally in the store, we have Christmas on the floor and decorated by, like, before Halloween. Like, all before Halloween, our store is fully decked out with Christmas. And then people kind of go, oh, Christmas already? Oh my god. They normally don't start buying until, like, November, really, anyways. But we have to have it out, and we get all of our supplies and product. But, of course, this year, it's like, we get, we don't get as much. But with the Christmas rush, they do try to push a little bit extra into the stores just so that, you know, people buy. So we basically have everything set up now properly, where if you walk into our store, you definitely know that it's like Christmas. And I swear it was just like, maybe what is yesterday was a Friday, so maybe because it was a weekend, start of a weekend, where everybody's like, oh my god, we have to go Christmas shopping. So it was like crazy for all of that. And then we have a new, well, I guess it came out last year, where like people who now, if you just randomly buy online, instead of pulling from like our warehouses, it pulls from the stores. So I spent like 6 hours of my day shipping out product. Ooh, hello. Pieces, 2 pieces. How are you? For a second I thought Stefan was saying shiny, so I was like, what's going on? And so I was like, spent 6 hours of my day packaging product and shipping it out. It essentially takes away all of our lovely stuff for people who come into the store. It was a very long, draining process. I didn't think it was going to take that long. Yes, you. Oh, Pikachu Carla! How are you? I was actually thinking about you yesterday. Oh my goodness. Howdy, howdy. How have you been? Oh my goodness, it's so good to see you. my god, it's so good. What was your, okay, so before Pikachu Carla, what was your username before that? I like donating to small streamers, but you don't have 1,000 yet. No. I don't want to eat. I kinda... I feel like it was like Fat Cat or something like that. I could be wrong. Yes, Fat... Okay, Fat... Yeah, okay. So I play another game. And in my team, there's a character... There's a person's username. If I can find it. I won't be able to. Actually, no. Go through here. Third. Let's go to here. I'm like trying to figure out the name. Where is her? Her name is Fat Cat Girl. So every single time this person talks in like our group chat for this game, I always think about you. Like, oh, there. I'm like, it's probably, it's not her, but I'm like, it's like she's here. It's so good. Yeah, I go back and forth. Like, I'm doing, like, trying to do, like, a few streams on YouTube and a few streams on Twitch. Just to kind of have both platforms going. Because I was doing, more content I was making. Oh, don't be sorry at all. I get it. But, like, there's so many, like, I like Twitch. I mean, I like both. And sometimes it doesn't even feel like there's much of a difference. But, I mean, I think a lot of our OG people never really transferred to Twitch. And they are, but if I ever stream on YouTube, I do end up seeing them, right? Like yourself and Paul and Lash has been on both. Stuff like that. But, the only problem with Twitch is it's very challenging when you, I mean, not like a, you don't get a lot of new visitors because it's hard to find your account when you're on Twitch. But I didn't mind doing Twitch when I had content always going up on YouTube. But now that I feel like I don't really want, because I'm not much of an LPer, I just like streaming and getting shinies. I feel like when I don't have a lot of content to post on YouTube, I do like streaming on YouTube because then it keeps my channel kind of active. You know what I mean? I always worry though, I do have to say, not in a, like, being like all dark, but like with the pandemic and everything that's been going on in the world, I feel like, yes, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I feel like, word. I always worry if like I don't see people I haven't seen in a while. I'm like, well, hopefully everything's okay. You never know in this crazy world right now. Been on an Animal Crossing stream a lot. Ooh. Oh my god, I wonder what her name. Who do you watch on Animal Crossing? Probably here again. Did you? Oh no, I'm sorry, my dear. Do you play Animal Crossing as well? Where is? Let's see if I can find it. want to see. There you go. Oh, his name is Link Cherry Tree. I really want. So I got. I guess it was in the pandemic. It came out, right? April in the pandemic. So I bought it for my birthday, and I never really. My sister bought it for herself too. I never really played it too much. But I enjoyed playing it, and then every single time I see other people doing it, I'm always like, oh, I really want to play it again, but I feel like it's something I would do on my own. Aw, that's cool. One of my friends, she watches this. I can't remember what her name is. She watches this female YouTuber that plays Animal Crossing all the time and streams it, and she plays it a lot too. But there's just so much has changed in that game since of course, I only played it for the first few months. Yeah, I totally get that. That's why I've always kind of wanted to go back into it when they like update it and get new things, but. I find because you have to go back to it, like you have to log into it a lot to to be successful, I guess, right? Like you have to play it a lot for it to really take advantage of everything. That was my big problem with it. Cause like it's hard. Like I play a Star Trek mobile game, and the Star Trek mobile game, if you don't play it every single day, you don't advance that much, and it become boring and monotonous, though. But I actually really enjoy it, and I've been playing it basically every single day. And Will plays it too, so it's kind of fun because we play it together. But whenever I watch people playing Animal Crossing, it's very interesting. But then when I play my game, I'm like all excited because I'm like, oh yeah, I'm getting into it. And then like a day later, I'm like, okay, never mind. Let's go. Let's get our Drifloon. We just got a big update and a DLC for Animal Crossing, and that just got released, right? I remember seeing a trailer for it, but and I think I saw some people playing it like yesterday, the day before. So I'm assuming it just came out, right? I only that's the other thing though, talking about we were just talking about Twitch and that. That's not that I really play a lot of games or like I play The Sims, I play Star Trek, I play Animal Crossing. But that's the one thing about like YouTube. You can't really just change your game easily. Aw, you guys can change your knees. Aw. That's the one thing I do like about Twitch, how you can easily play both games. That's why I kind of want to like stream on both. They feel like it's good. It helps grow. And that's why I was doing content. That's why, like, originally I was making Sims content on my YouTube channel. And I was gonna start directing it towards more of a Pokemon themed style for it. But the problem with The Sims is just, it literally costs so much money to stay up to date with it. I just wasn't really in the mood to be, I mean, I enjoy playing the game, but I don't play it that much that it's worth spending like $80 every few months. So that's why I kind of stopped that, and then it made me think. And when I do stuff like this, I talk to Will a lot, of course. He personally thinks I should only stream on YouTube. We want to see some beautiful yellow. Yellow makes happy. Originally, I was gonna make like also like a set, like okay, these 2 days YouTube, these 2 days Twitch. I'll probably get back into that. But as I've talked a little bit yesterday about it, work has kind of gotten very crazy. Actually, Stefan, yesterday was, as you already know, but yesterday was the official last day of the boss. So he's gone now. Everybody, well, not, a few people went for drinks with him after work. And I was kind of like, okay, bye, I'll see you around. I just went home. Didn't really feel like going for drinks. But, it'll be interesting how today's, I mean, obviously we have our area manager here. But it'll be really interesting to see how today goes in all regards. Because, like, now we're down a person. And a person that, like, whether they worked all the time or not, someone who was still competent in a lot of the area. And obviously, I think I'm gonna probably have the biggest. Well, they will too, I guess, because they'll have to step up. But like, he helped a lot with like customer issues, so I'm not taking them all. So it'll be interesting to see how things flow. Come to me, so I'm very curious to see. I think it'll be maybe like next week. The challenge is because it's during Christmas. It's like it's also crazy and busy, so it's like you might not really notice. But it'll be interesting to see like when we actually don't have a boss bot, how things are gonna flow. Because myself included, that we have 3 managers, myself and 2 others, and we're all very like strong-willed, and we all have very clear just things that we want done, but of course they're not really the same. That's why it's good to have a general manager, so we all can kind of be honed in together. Did you ever own Pokemon Sword and Shield, Carla? I don't, like, I tried, what was it, the other day, or like a few weeks ago, I tried playing what's a crack? The other day I tried playing Pokemon like on my own, and I was just like, ugh. I love Pokemon. I love watching Pokemon games. I love people play Pokemon. But like I've always been like a Pokemon. It's really funny because I used to play, like, obviously I never really would play through the whole story. I would just kind of get to a certain point and like just level up and train. I liked watching the Pokemon evolve, but then I didn't like do much else with it. And then of course when I started streaming, I would finally start completing games and trying to complete Pokemon Pokedexes with help. But like, you got it, but you quit playing it, didn't finish it. And see, I get into, because I like shiny hunting, which is helps because I really enjoy shiny hunting. So then it makes me want to beat the game. But if I don't, I think if because I did stop for a long time. And I got into YouTube because of Pokemon Go. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity to make some stuff, and I really want, because I used to do, of course, the cooking channel. And then I was like, oh, I really want to get back into this. What could I do? And then, you know, that's when Pokemon Go was newer-ish. That's why I want to do that. And then I just got into, like, shiny hunting. So I was like, oh, I could stream. You haven't done any shiny hunts either. It's like, can be addictive. But it's hard because, like, you have to really focus on the game. It's hard to do some, like, I like doing, like, SOS hunting. Or, like, horde hunting. Hatching eggs isn't bad for that kind of, like, easy peasy. But, yeah, I tried doing some shiny hunting off stream. And I was like, okay, I don't want to do this. I really enjoy, like, for me, of course, like, the main concept is I really just enjoy streaming shinies. So the new games are coming out. And I was supposed to have a whole week off when the new games came out so I could stream everything. But with my general manager quitting, that changed that. But oh well, we'll make it work. Travel there. Let's go here. Cause yeah, I stopped playing. I used to, like, I had a huge gap before I went into streaming where I didn't play Pokemon. Like, I remember buying like X and Y. What was Gen? I bought Gen 5, never played it. And then I bought X and Y when that came out, and then I started playing that with my sister because she got it too. And then my dog ended up chewing and eating my DS and that game. So then I'm like, okay, never mind. And then of course Gen 7 came out, and then that's when I kind of wanted to. I think it was not the first Gen. It was like Ultra Sun and Moon. When those came out is when I was like, maybe I should stream these. Maybe I should have some fun doing that. Then that's when I kind of got into shiny hunting and obsessed about it. And now it's like, ooh. I've never in the past or now, like, I tried doing LPs and stuff. I just want to get to the end of the game so I can properly shiny hunt. That's what I want. So tomorrow when I stream, Stefan, if you're around, Carla, but when I stream tomorrow, because right now it's 7:20 for me in the morning. So I usually start around 6:30, or sometimes before. But tomorrow, my clock goes back an hour. So then the time changes will kind of go back to even. So it'll be still the same time I stream, but just it'll be different time for you, I guess. Technically, yes. Look at the brilliant Drifloon. Will you be shiny? Apparently you have a higher chance. Yes! Someone at work, but then I'm like, but you're off on Sunday, so... Someone at work was like, oh, you know, like, when our hours go back, it's like you're going to be at work and it's going to be 5 o'clock. It would have been 6 o'clock, so you'd be off. So it's like you could work an hour longer. I was like, oh, I don't like thinking about it like that. I'm excited for the 1 hour more sleep. It'll be interesting because basically I'll end up going to bed at the same time. Lately I've been trying to like around 10:20, 10:30 like take Matilda out and get ready for bed. Hi baby girl. Opposed to like 11, 11:30. So there's no way I can go to bed before 10 o'clock. That would be just too. So tonight will probably be the same thing. And I usually end up, because of getting up at like before 6 every day, I find that it's harder for me to like stay up late anyways. I feel like I won't be able to do it until probably Monday, but I think I'm gonna have to take everything out of my room again and dust it. I feel like it's getting new strokes. But I'm sure if you won't really notice it because obviously your time changes like on its own, but when I wake up, I bet you I'll probably wake up at like 4 o'clock tomorrow morning to go to the washroom. So I find that's what happened like on my days off, right? Like at 7 o'clock, I end up getting up because I have to go to the washroom because I'm used to getting up at 6:30 to go stream and use the washroom and get ready. I feel like that's what it's gonna be like. Mm-hmm. Ooh, I just got weird chills. Why? Like all the way down my spine. Creepy. Speaking of which, oh, I was really worried I was gonna have a weird nightmare last night. Just because I really like creeped myself out before bed. There is like when we watch TV, we have like a full floor to ceiling I have a floor to ceiling windows. So it's all windows all the way across our one side. So we're watching TV. And then of course we live in a big city, so there's a lot of buildings next to us. But the building right next to us, you can see like a little bit of the top. And I swear, I was like looked over and you could see like a dark figure leaning over And it was wearing, must have been wearing like, because the way it was like shaped and everything was like, must have been wearing like a ski mask, like, you know, like a robber mask. Like, it just was really creepy, and it was all dark. And then obviously they probably weren't looking at you, but the whole vibe made it feel like they were staring at you. And then like a few seconds, and then they like stepped back slowly, and then you couldn't see them anymore. Like, it just seemed the weirdest thing. It was like someone was like spying on you from the top of the building in the middle of the night. It was just before I went to bed. And it really creeped me out. And I was like, oh my god, babe, look, look, look. And then, of course, as Will was looking, because he was doing other things, he's like, what are you talking about? That's when the shadow or the person, like, stepped backwards. But he, like, was like, thought I was making it up just to creep him out. I'm not making anything up. I saw someone. I don't know. It was weird. And then, so it just made me, like, all creepy feely that there was, like, some weirdo or, like, something up there. Probably was just in my head. I don't know. But, because we weren't watching anything creepy. What were we watching last night at the end of the night? Oh, yeah, we were watching, a fashion show. Fashion competitions. Definitely had nothing to do with what we were watching. So I don't know. But it creeped me out. But then, luckily, I always think if you have stuff like that right before bed, I always worry. It's like you're gonna dream about it, right? I didn't. That's good. I had to take Matilda out for a walk right after, so that was kind of creepy. But and of course, she wouldn't go to the washroom. And then she really gets excited when she sees other dogs. And then so she's trying to go to the washroom, but then she sees another dog. She forgets about going to the washroom and wants to go play with the dog. So it's just like, fine, but I'm just like, like, tell her, just go to the washroom. We can just go inside. I'm creeped out. Ooh, Michelle's lighting a big grumpy style. I really need to use the washroom. I'll be right back. Alright, Stefan, I can stop. I know we talked about ending around this time. I can do like, 3 more, of my character. Oh, you want me to go to 500 and 600? Okay. Oakley dokley. Okay. Hopefully nothing crazy happened. So I didn't, I mean, so my boss came in yesterday, like my area manager came in. He like, you know, said hello, whatever, but like, didn't really discuss anything of when me and him will talk. And then, like I said yesterday, we have this big, huge visit coming in December, so they're very worried about getting all that set up. So I don't know if I'll even get a chance to have a conversation with him. He kind of mentioned like, "Oh, you're here all weekend, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." So we'll see. But he gets, I don't want to say like forgetful, but like just getting more distracted because there's a lot going on the street. So I'm hoping today, because tomorrow he's at my, and I don't know how tomorrow's gonna go. Oh my god, I might be very grumpy tomorrow. Not like in the morning, but like in the evening, because he has planned it out that he, with a few people from Will's store, are gonna come to my store on Sunday, and they're gonna work 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. and like just do some visual stuff because it's hard to do it when you open. So I think that's great and makes sense. But what I don't understand and what confuses me is there's no one at my store working at that time. Like, our people are finished at 6:30. So like, I'm just very curious to know, like, do they know that? Because then they don't have keys to lock my store. So it's like, then is he gonna come tomorrow and then be like, oh, aren't you staying? Kind of concept. So I'll have to say something tomorrow, or today I mean, like, so what's going on tomorrow? Are you guys actually coming? I don't think they have anyone at our, because basically it's just, there's 3 of us now, or 4 of us that have keys. That one isn't working tomorrow, and then the other 3 of us are off at 6:30. So I'm like, if I say something, then they'll change my schedule, right? If I don't say something, they'll show up and be like, well, you have to stay. I'm hoping if I don't say something, they'll come and only work for like 2 hours. And I just have to stay for like an extra half an hour. You know? Then that will be easier. The decision. Alright, there's 600 for that bad boy. $600. Alright, guys. 600 Drifloon, come on. Really? 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 Anytime now. Alright, coming up to our last one. I guess it worked out today because technically, I guess if I was normal time right now, like 6:30, we probably wouldn't be doing too much of a stream because you wouldn't be able to make it. Tomorrow, we back to being on the same timeline, which is good. Alright, 500, baby. Boom. Enjoy your game and enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend. I always forget when it's the weekend. Like, oh, it's... I, like, took Matilda for a walk and I was like, oh my god, it's like Get Out in the morning. But I will see you tomorrow. Carla, you're probably not on anymore, but thank you so much for being on the stream. It was good to see you again. And otherwise, Erniiie is out of here for now. Blah, blah. Bye. Bye, Carla. Bye.